Hello everyone. Today we're going to be talking about the choking sensation or feeling that you get with anxiety. Go ahead and smash that like button down below if you're ready to kick anxiety in the butt, and leave me a comment down there as well. Let me know if you're one of the people that are suffering from this. So guys, first off, I'm going to say this is another common symptom of anxiety. Many people are dealing with this. Many people leave me comments. Many people message me about this. It's one of the tough symptoms of anxiety. It's scary. It can be miserable. It can consume you. And the reason being is it's a branch off of globus hystericus, which if you don't know what globus hystericus is, I will put an in screen at the end of this video, and you can go click on that and see what globus hystericus is about, because this is a branch off of that. It's like a symptom of the globus hystericus itself. Globus hystericus, in short, is that lump in the throat type feeling. It's whenever your muscles in your neck and your throat tighten up and it makes you feel like something large is in there. A lot of people confuse this with throat cancer or something being lodged in their throat, and it can take anywhere from days, weeks, or months for this to dissipate. It only goes away with stress management. Some people are more prone to dealing with this than others. But then there's another category of this, it's a subcategory if you will. It's people that have the globus hystericus that have also a sensitive throat. See, I dealt with globus hystericus, but I never had this gagging or choking sensation. I was never afraid to eat my food. I was never consumed by this part, thank goodness. But some of you do have a sensitive throat, and the more sensitive your throat is, the more sensitive it's going to be when food's going down it. And if you already have tight throat, you're going to start to think that you're choking. This can lead to a lot of gagging. Many of you are missing meals. Many of you are losing weight because you simply are nervous to eat. I will let you know that this sensation is not being caused because there is something in your throat lodged or stuck. Oftentimes people that deal with this are going to do a lot of clearing their throat, a lot of coughing, any type of phlegm or anything that's on their throat, they are going to try to get it up. And this is a cycle that's not good, because it's also going to irritate the lining of your throat. It's also going to make you more stressed out. It's like a mini cycle of anxiety itself. This is separated from all the other issues that you could be dealing with. So you're going to keep coughing, you're going to keep clearing your throat, you're going to keep thinking about it, and your throat's going to stay tight. And then whenever it comes to mealtime, you're going to start to eat, and you can feel it on the lining of your throat, and it's going to make you gag, cough, feel like you're choking. Although there's a very minimal risk that you're actually going to choke from this issue. I want you to know that this is something that you can get rid of. This is something that you can improve with time. But I want you to know that it starts with realizing and accepting that there's nothing actually stuck in your throat. There is nothing stuck in your throat, that you have a sensitive throat. That's why you are feeling literally everything going down. It's making you have this gagging sensation. So what I will say is, maybe while you're trying to overcome this, eat foods that are easier on your throat. Don't eat something like a big burger or shove fries down your throat or chicken strips. You need to be eating healthy foods anyways. The healthier foods are easier to eat anyways. So make sure that you're doing stuff like that. Maybe soups or broths or salads, stuff like that. And just work with yourself. Exposure therapy. But I wouldn't go all in at first and just eat a big old meal and just say, I'm going to tough through this. I wouldn't do that, honestly. You got to do step by step. So start out with softer foods and then work your way up. And do this for a period of however long it takes, days, weeks, months. Things will get better. But you're also, to relieve the tightness in your throat, I'm gonna ask you guys to not just sit there and clear your throat all day, and to not cough all day. I know it gets into our minds, and it's a habit. I think a lot of habits can be formed from anxiety, and I think the clearing the throat is one of them. Try not to do that, because you're only going to further irritate your throat, make things much harder on yourself in recovery. But overall, you need to be working on your anxiety management long term. That's what's going to relax the muscles in your throat, and that's going to help out with that, because many of you didn't deal with this issue with gagging or choking before you developed anxiety. It was always after. So you need to realize that the anxiety is what's causing it. But I just want you to know that there's nothing stuck in your throat. You're not going to choke from that. So it's just the fear that's, whenever it's going down, you're going to gag and you're going to make it come up because there's a fear, not an actual thing that's happening. You're not actually choking. So I just wanted to give you some reassurance there. So long-term anxiety management, you got to figure out what's causing your anxiety to begin with. Then you have to work on that through methods of either therapy. There's online therapy down below, so you can check that out in the description. You get a free week trial, so try that out. That could be the missing piece that you're looking for. You need to be doing meditation, you need to be doing journaling, and the exposure therapy that I talked about, little by little exposing yourself to your fear. So Start out with small foods, and then you can get, heavier and heartier in the foods that you eat. You need to be changing what you eat. Change your diet, change your exercise routine. Some of you don't even have an exercise routine. Start doing that. That's going to help you with anxiety, especially things like pain disorder and health anxiety, where we need reassurance for our health. That's a great way to do it. You can start doing that with exposure therapy as well if you're nervous to start exercising. Out of the fear of whatever, because many of you have fears of exercising, and that was something that I dealt with. Positive affirmations. You can be listening to this every single morning for 15 to 20 minutes. There are tons of positive affirmation videos online. It's going to help you change the way that you think, help introduce positivity to your life. So guys, all of my tips are in the description. All of my resources are down there below. The free week trial of the online therapy. There's meditation journal, a morning journal, a fitness and nutrition journal. So no excuses on the journaling or the meditation. That's down below. You can check that out. My Snapchat, my Twitter, my Instagram, my Patreon account is down there if you want to support the channel or make any donation. I also have a tip jar down there that goes towards the channel, helping me get the equipment and the resources to keep this thing going, and allow me to have more time to actually create content. And that's always much, much appreciated. I'm trying to think if there's anything that oh yes, very important. The Facebook group for anxiety disorders and depression is down below. Make sure that you join that group if you have any type of anxiety disorder, because we are getting close to, I think now 7,700 members. So we're getting close to actually 8,000. And by the end of this month, we'll be over 10,000 of like-minded people like yourself that are dealing with these symptoms, these sensations of anxiety or depression. You can relate with these people and learn, and their success stories. It's a support group, so make sure that you join that. Thank you so much for watching and taking the time out of your day to be a part of my day. And I hope I gave some value to you guys, or some of you at least. It's a hard cycle to break through. There's no easy way of saying it. There's a little bit of tough love with a little bit of strategy, with a little bit of explanation. So I want you guys to pick and choose some things and at least try to implement some of my plan. Subscribe if you haven't, guys. Hit that notification bell so you get updates when I put these videos out. Remember to like this video. Leave a comment down below and let me know if this is something that you're dealing with, or offer encouragement for those that are going through the same situation. Guys, I love you all, and I will talk to you later. Have a great rest of your weekend.